made a made an appeal yesterday for a nationwide protest. He literally said in every village people should come out. So he wants to, as of yesterday, was wanting to escalate this, make it even bigger. At this present point of time, what's the word that you're getting? Are people wanting to make this even bigger, or are they saying, okay, let's wait and watch for this meeting and figure out next steps?
I'll tell you what the ground situation looks like. Since there is all the crowds have been scattered to different places. There are some crowd who are at Jantar Mantar, there are some crowd near the Sunset Mark, there's some crowd near the Tolstoy, and all of that, the actual information that there is meeting that is likely to happen, not a lot of people actually know even that there's going to be a meeting that's going to happen also at 12:30. So many people are actually not informed, and they just come for just come for this. Obviously have come for the sake of coming. Some have come for the to support the students. But a lot of people, when I was speaking to them also on camera, so a lot of people have knowledge also about the fact that there's going to be a meeting that's going to happen at 12:30, where we will be keeping such demands.
Okay.
So that
so
is
there's another statement that we're putting on our screens from one of the CJP quote unquote leaders, protesters, activists, whatever you want to call them at this point of time. And unfortunately, we are now getting sucked into stage 2 of what feels like a trap. It's a trap because none of us can get out of it. If the government of the day does not respond, or is lethargic or lackadaisical in responding, the impression taken is we need to escalate the protest. If it does respond, the impression taken is that they are weak and they are cracking, so we need to escalate the protest. The impression somehow on both fronts becomes we need to escalate the protest. I've seen this before. I've seen the UPA government going out of their way, union ministers going to the airport to receive Anna Hazare and their protesters, coming to Jantar Mantar to hold consultations with them, bending over backwards to try to resolve the situation, and that was taken as a sign that they are desperate. So let's double down on demands. I think that similar thing is now unfortunately taking place right now. I'm hoping it doesn't. That there is the trust building has to come from government, okay, for sure. They are the people in authority, in power, and the outreach has already happened. I think the people making the outreach, JP Nadda, Dr. Jitendra Singh, they are generally genial, genuine, sincere people. I think they are effective people to make this kind of outreach. It is a reasonable expectation now not to get trapped in hubris. If your government, don't be there, and if you are now the CJP leaders, don't get there. If you lose sight of the original goal is to fix the problem. A Dharmendra Pradhan resignation, does it fix the problem? Is that the be all end all in accountability? Maybe it is. Maybe we're convinced that solves the problem. Most probably not. Most probably a more cohesive solution is required. Most probably these people need to be stakeholders in that solution. A task force or a committee, whatever needs to sit. Task force would be a little bit more energetic than a committee that can file a report out 6 months. What's the point? We've had committees like that in the past. This comment, PM video shows pressure is high, seems to be indicating that they think they're about to win something. And that's not the context with which we can look at this. I've been there. I've been a protester. I've been a young reporter covering protests. Jantar Mantar, Anna Hazare, Arvind Kejriwal, Kiran Bedi, Baba Ramdev. We were all there. It's a trap. If the government is not speaking to you or not interacting with you in its measures that it's taking, you want to escalate. If it is speaking to you, you think you're about to win something and you're about to escalate. I think if in good faith an effort is made, then we are one team trying to solve the same problem. But I get why there is a trust deficit after what the cops have done and total mess that has happened. So, is it incumbent on government to try to earn that trust? Yes. Is it incumbent on the CJP leaders not to get into this high that we are about to win something? You only win when the system goes through the cohesive change that it requires. How many ministers have come and gone? How many of them, in being accused of corruption, have resigned, then never faced any consequences or jail time, acquitted, and have returned? I have seen plenty in my lifetime. Basically, everyone except Lalu Yadav, who actually had to face some jail time due to conviction, lost his seat. Everyone else just carried on. And did the system become better? Maybe a little bit. The only reference to context I can give, ladies and gentlemen, is from, what is it, 15 years ago, slightly longer. Anna Hazare showed up at Jantar Mantar. He was flanked by an Arvind Kejriwal. There was a Kiran Bedi. They were joined later by a Baba Ramdev. Others came and joined. What happened? There was a bigger protest, even bigger cause. What happened? The core issue was demanding an accountability through a Lokpal. Have you seen any politician, administrator, any person mention a Lokpal to you in the last 10 years? So that never happened. On paper it did, efficaciously it never happened. Arvind Kejriwal became a politician, proper hardcore politician, Chief Minister of Delhi. Kiran Bedi became Lieutenant Governor, contested in Delhi, joined a political party, became Lieutenant Governor of Puducherry. Baba Ramdev currently operates a very large conglomerate in FMCG goods. Some would say it's a listed company with investments worth and equity worth hundreds, if not thousands of crores. So, if you lose track of the core of what you started off as, and I've been a protester, been water cannon and lathi charge and tear gas, been there, done that. So I know the feeling in the same shoes. That reminding yourself of what you were there for is really difficult to do, and it feels like you have suffered, fought for a cause, and therefore you have to win something. But it is difficult to remind ourselves what is it exactly that you're winning. What was the goal? And the goal has to be to fix the system, fix the problem, make India better tomorrow than it was yesterday, make you and me better tomorrow than we were yesterday. And times of duress make us do these kind of things. Okay, so fingers crossed. For all of those who are thinking that, oh my God, it's the end of the world. No, it's not. There are many reasons to be frustrated. I mean, if you hear idiocy from some RAF officer saying that my name tag fell off because it was hot, of course you're going to be cynical and go WTF, right? If you're going to see a senior DCP level officer slap a woman standing on the side of the road for no apparent instigation, you're going to say, oh my God, and rightly so. If you're going to see people in plain clothes taking up lathis and beating up people, might be police. There's no protocol that says you can do police enforcement in plain clothes with lathis. Can you stand around, observe, report, investigate, document? Absolutely you can. Normal police procedure. Can you join the ranks of the police in plain clothes in lathi charge? No protocol. That's obviously wrong. Does that make it worse, not better? Yes, it makes it worse, it doesn't make it better. But again, what's the end goal? The end goal is we have to eventually come back as we are one team India. You need the policy makers to step in. You need the people who are the aggrieved parties to come up with a better understanding of the solutions and the problems to the policymakers so that they can craft better policies. All of this has to happen together, but right now it's about just becoming a little bit calmer, more pragmatic, more goal-oriented, and not make this about egos. And that's on all sides.